Border tension for many countries with adjoining countries. So basically, border tensions for countries. Military action from sea to land. So some sea to land disturbances again going to be there. Now, Saturn's constellation, Shravana, has a lot to do with travel. So, some travel restrictions presently, as we can see again, there are travel restrictions as of now. Now, somewhere around January 31st, we have Saturn, Sun, Moon, Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. In the 10th house in specific lunar mansions. So it is possible that dethroning of a king or a government may take place. Now, you may say that this is a very wide prediction. How it works in Vedic astrology is that every nation has their own individual horoscope. Now, according to the capital city of that nation, we have to work upon independent charts. So that makes a whole lot of charts, which was not possible for me to do for every individual country. So it's kind of hard to predict. But yes, if somebody is interested in their own country, I can definitely work with them over that chart and maybe, kind of give my own perspective over how things may unfold this year for that specific country. So, dethroning of a king or a government. Venus and Mars is in Sagittarius on the 31st of January, we are talking about. So, possibility of a small war between big and a small nation. Effects may get pronounced by the end of February. So whatever is happening as of now in the January, it may get pronounced by February. It is just a kind of a trailer that we are viewing. So reassuring boundaries or setting new boundaries to someone will play important role. Specifically, we are talking about this in regards to a country or a nation or maybe a city. Accidental killings by authority may be on rise. Repercussions of all above may be felt up till the end of March. Now, come February and March, since we have this conjunction on the 1st of March, so since Jupiter and Saturn would be near to the Sun, so public distress and agitations resulting in protests against government may be seen in many countries. If something is already brewing up in any of the nations, you may assume that in just coming 1 month or so, it will definitely take a huge pace. Use of excessive force by government to imply a policy or law which would later be criticized and not accepted by public, resulting in protest. And since we have this conjunction of Mars, and again we consider the North Node to be aspecting this conjunction as well. So it altogether it makes it very explosive situation. This situation together in itself is a very explosive situation. It's like something steamed up and about to be blown away, kind of a situation. So these events may spread across the mentioned duration. So 45 days before and after all of it. So air-related events like a plane crash or a missile attack or any air-related event is on the highlight. We have the Mars and Saturn conjunction in an airy sign. So definitely some air-related event here because this situation is quite explosive here with the South Node aspecting this as well. Threat to senior dignitary. This also shows some threat to a senior dignitary. Breaking of boundaries or creating new boundaries, especially talking about border tense countries. If there are any countries prior to this 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, or maybe few years, if there are countries which are already having some border tensions, like India is already having border tensions with China constantly past couple of years now. So definitely there may be some escalation in that situation for a lot of people, for a lot of nations, since we have border tensions. I believe Taiwan is having border tensions with China. So we have the North Korea and South Korea border tensions. We have definitely border tensions of US and China in the somewhere in the adjacent seas. So saying that, so so border tensions across already tense countries, disturbances in alliance of nations and governments are basically allies, you can say. So definitely there may be some disturbances and trouble in the existing alliance of present alliances of the nations and present alliances of the government. But the special thing that is happening here is that all of these events will be very sudden in nature. The development of escalation, the development of these events taking place would be very sudden because of the nature of the North Node being present along, being present in the Aries chart itself. And as we know that the Mars, the lordship of the lord of this sign, is again conjunct Saturn, and that too in the lunar mansion Shatbisha, and Saturn being in Dhanishta. I mean, they have their own references with their deities and everything. So the theme, I mean, the events would be sudden during this, around this eclipse. Events would be sudden. So financial or economic collapse in some country is possible, but aid, help, and intervention by external powers as saviors will be playing a major role as well. So there may be some other nations coming to, kind of sort it out, intervene, or maybe give support to nations having these kind of troubles would be also seen. So alliance is not completely wiped out; it is still going to be there.